What's happening, Aquarius? Happy birthday to my fellow air sign brothers and sisters. I love y'all. Y'all are so future oriented. You think outside the box. You just next level. And a lot of people just ain't on your level. I get it. So, you know what? I thought I wanted to do a very special treat in honor for your birthday or in honor of your birthday and do a nice little quick read, okay? Um, let's just jump right in. Do know that this is a collective reading. It's not going to, it may or may not resonate with you. And if not, come back next time, right? But hopefully you get something out of it, even if it's just a piece of happy birthday, Aquarius. Okay. So with that being said, let's jump right in. All right, Spirit, this is from my beautiful Aquarius. I've already prayed, meditated over the cards. Okay. Just so you know, but I'm the type of person I got to see you touch them, shuffle them. I hate when the card's already out. I'm like, that's some fun flam. But anyway, this is letting me know for this year, you are in a season of evolution. You are evolving, right? You're not who you were a year ago, and you're not going to be who you are today a year from now, maybe not even 6 months. Okay, you got a lot of changes that's going on. This card at the top, the number is 9. 9 is like at the end of a cycle, so you can start something over. So we're seeing earth changes, climate changes, and transformation. And I see that. Hence, it's your birthday year. So you're definitely stepping in a year of changes. Okay. The good changes, transformation, it's like endings. So you can have new beginnings. Okay. All right. Trying to see what else. Is there? Okay, they gave me too many, but we're gonna roll with them. They said the dream, attachment, goddess, and a goddess of creation. So we got a lot. I'm gonna try to. I don't want to skimp on you. Okay, I may even have to add this to you too. But anyway, this says something is revealed, insight, or breakthrough. So you could be having visions or dreams, like God, the universe, whatever you subscribe to, even if it's passed on loved ones, they communicate with you through your dreams. So when you go to sleep, you have people who have crossed over that are speaking to you. Okay. You are, remember, I said you are evolving, and you could be working on a project where you have to express yourself creatively, right? And if you have any bottle up, just say still energy. If you don't meditate, I think that you, by you doing creative things, will help um, make this transformation, help you with this evolution of yourself and where you're going. Okay. It's almost like you got a gift inside of you that you didn't know. They saying it's a hidden gift, right? And if you don't know, now you know. Maybe it's about to be revealed. And maybe with this sadness, you can transmute this energy if you are sad or depressed or dealing with something that is making you feel a little I don't want to say unkempt, but off kilt is what I'm trying to say, like emotionally, mentally, right? If there's an ending, because I did say you could be dreaming of a past loved one in your dreams. And that sadness, the universe is saying, and it doesn't have to be somebody that passed on, it can be somebody you're not speaking to, and maybe the ending was just so traumatic for you that maybe you didn't have a chance to say your goodbyes or have a final, I'll say closure, for lack of a better word. This is telling me that out of this sadness, a new beginning is going to come, right? And out of that is going to be a gift that you didn't expect. And it's a number 9 too. Okay, hold on. Let me see what number 9s represent. We've got a lot of 9s. Fulfillment, completion, a final push. Okay. So you got a lot of things that are being revealed. You know how the cream to the crop and all the stuff start coming up when you're boiling things? That's where you are now. Some things that you had suppressed are coming up, and there's things about you that you didn't know that it was in you all that time. And sometimes God, the universe, have us go through certain things to see the best in us, right? So this solar year or this solar return for you is letting go of restrictions, letting go of fear, so that you can evolve into the best possible version of you. Okay, that's what I got. Let me see. Wisdom of the Oracle. I want to pull a couple of cards, just one card, hopefully. Thank you, Spirit. For my beautiful Aquarius that wanted to come out, but it didn't. Okay. I don't know if it's me or the cards today, but let's see. Spirit, this is for Aquarius, for their solar return. What is it that they need to know? Do this one time. It's basically saying they want you to take a chance, come to the edge, take a chance, like come out of the complacency of allowing things to just be kind of stagnant and just stay the same. There's a lot of changes in you, like things that is inside of you that it's like a new version of you is ready to unfold, but you just gotta let it go, right? You gotta be open to it because it's saying creatively, you're very creative. Okay, all right. All right, a never ending story, right? So this is saying that again, you know, you could still be like in a rut, in a cycle that needs to end. And that's why the universe is saying that you have to release these fear, uh, complacency, things that keep you trapped. That is what you need to let go. Okay, like being true to yourself and not you can see past the illusions, right? When people come to you and talk to you and tell you things, and you can recognize the BS. That's one thing I'll say about Aquarius. And this is saying that this never ending story is like, okay, you already know that this person is already coming with the BS. Stand your ground. Okay, and that is part of your mutation or your transformation is letting some because you're getting a lot of nines. This one is 10, 3 and 7 is 10, and that's one starting over. But the only way you can start over is recognizing it, and if not so much recognizing, calling things what they are, so you can break the cycle. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else. This is for my beautiful Aquarius. What do they need to know for this coming year? Quick messages, please, Spirit. Show me what they need to expect. Okay. So you could be a mature woman. There's something about an older woman. Okay. A teacher, a mentor. Hopefully it comes back out. But this mature woman, she could be like in her 50s, 60s, right? What does she want to say? Okay, I'm seeing maybe you might have address your health. You might have this year have some things with your health. I was about to say chest. Oh my God, I was trying to say with your health, but chest wanted to come out. So just make sure that you get your rest. If there's anything crazy going on, Aquarius, just make sure you go and get it checked out. But they're trying to tell me chest. It's trying to come out. Okay. Okay. High honor. Okay. What else? Okay. So this is telling me success in love. I see that you could be meeting someone, falling in love. That this relationship could go to marriage, right? This person could be somebody who wear a uniform. You could wear a uniform, but this is letting me know like it's a lot of when you get married and it's documented in the newspaper for other people to see. Like whoever this person is, this is a person who is very societal, and they could be in a sorority, they could be a doctor, they could be in the military, but or you can get a raise. But I'm seeing like success. Like when you get married, this would be around a time where you got a lot of attention, a lot of fame, a lot of recognition, and And if you are in a relationship, I see that the relationship is going to the next level. So you can meet someone new and it can turn into marriage. It can grow and evolve into marriage. And or if you're with someone, I see you this year taking that relationship to the next level. Okay, Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Thank you. One more. You could be changing your occupation. Okay. Um, you could be changing your occupation, and whatever it is something that you are so good at that you probably did it in another life. You're like, man, I didn't know I could do this. Well, the reason why is because it is something that you've done before. It's a skill that you didn't know you had, but instinctively within your DNA makeup. I was going to say something else. Like when we come down, we have things that are already programmed in us for us to do in this lifetime. And this is what this is saying to me. This is something from a past life, right? It's also letting me know that you could be expecting someone, you're waiting for something, and it could be a connection or a love from another past life, right? But it's saying that although it may take a while, it's coming. But you don't have to sit and wait. Just know that whatever type of communication, a person, a place, thing, or a trip you got is coming. And something good is going to come out of it if you're going on a trip. I do see you changing jobs this year. Maybe this one might be more mentally and physically. You have to be more involved. I don't know, take it how it resonates, but I see this year you changing jobs, right? And you might be meet people who feel very familiar to you, and it's because you know them from somewhere from another lifetime. Anything else for Aquarius this year? Okay, this health issue came out really good. Like, I mean, again, not really good, but this health card came up. So they really want to hone in like on this. Watch out on like the fear. Remember I said like because the card came out like a sadness, you could be dealing with a little depression. If it is not something that you can resolve by talking to friends, your minister, your relatives, go and talk to somebody. I do see you may have like you could be in an unhealthy environment, but your health is still showing up. So just be careful. It's not something that is going to end in like the end of your life, but it is something that definitely needs some attention. If you feel disconnected, only because disconnection came out with the illness, if you suffer from depression, you may want to address that. Um, don't be afraid of new opportunities that come because I see you going on a trip. However, I'm going to say this only because it came out with this set. You going on a trip, you might get sick, okay? But it's not going to be like deathly ill, but just watch what you eat, watch what you do. Um, yeah, because on this trip, I got missed opportunities, or you might be planning to go on a trip, and you may not go because of an illness. Okay. Again, this is not a personal reading. This is a general, a collective. Lastly, thank you. One more. Okay. House. Let's see what's going on. All right. So I see that if there was like a financial loss or issues with a house, I see you moving. I see you moving to something bigger. More a more safer neighborhood. If you had to ask for money from people, I don't see you having a lack for money anymore. So if you were in a poverty mindset or financially, I see great fortunes coming, right? And out of those great fortunes, I see you moving, and I see the house being bigger than where you stayed before, and the neighborhood is safer. Yeah. Right. And if it's not a move, I see like you buying more personal like possessions, right? Yeah. Lastly, and this is it. Anything else you want to tell Aquarius? What should they be expecting this year? Thank you. Yeah, I definitely see a relationship, but you have to get out of this imprisonment of a loss of of an old relationship. Okay, this person is letting me know this person could be very domineering. They could be a more of an aggressor, male or female. They do everything by the rules, by the book, right? Um, they might be like middle age, they work a lot. That might be an issue with the relationship because of their obligation. And because of that, you might feel like limited, like you want to hang out with them, see them. But because of that, it's an issue. Be careful and make sure they're not married only because of forbiddenness. Just make sure that this person is married and this person is really able to be with you because I do see a connection, a courtship, right? and you could meet them at work. This person is a socialite. I'm telling you, like this person, and socialite don't have to mean like they were like I forgot what it used to be called, like debutantes, but it's another word that they use like up in New York when they're 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 11, 12, 13, and they introduce them to society. It's a black one. I can't think of it. But anyway, they don't have to be to that level or degree of a socialite and their family come from long money. They could just be known on social media. They could just, they could be in college and people know them. This person, a lot of people know them. That's what I'm really trying to say. And you might meet them out and about, hanging out with friends, okay? And they seem approachable. Now, the girl, if you are the woman, she seemed a little high fluting, rootin' tootin'. Okay. And it seemed like the guy is really having to like submit to her. And this person might be a gift giver, but I see that this relationship can lead to marriage if you can deal with their the things that they do outside of the relationship, like how they make their money, because this person is someone that people look up to and people go to for rules, male or female, right? They are bosses, right? All right, then. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to tell you before we leave? I was looking for my cards for your girl is a little messy because I was doing a lot of readings. La, 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 la. I got to touch it real quick. I found it. Okay. All right. I just want to leave you with an angel message. Hi. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a message, okay? Let me know if it resonates. I hope good things come for you all for this month and for this year, right? Because this is the new year for you. Let me do it one more time. But this is definitely letting me know you got some abundance coming, sugar bear. All right. I like using these cards. They really give me a nice summarizing my readings, okay? Let's see. This is for Aquarius. What they need to know. What is their energy for them? Healer of action. So this is the third time healing, mental health, emotional, physical, spiritual. Work on it, okay? This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. So you could be a healer yourself, but this is also saying that with everything that's coming at you, it could just be a lot of changes and that you need to address it, okay? That although it's a lot going on, you can handle it, right? But your health is paramount because there's more than one way to be wealthy, right? You can be wealthy with health. It doesn't always have to mean financially, but that kept coming out in this reading, so it's definitely a theme. But you have some great things that's coming up for you this year. Love is in the air, a new skill, talent about yourself you didn't know, meeting someone from a past life, whole bunch of other things. I hope this resonated, my sunshines. And leave me a message, connect with your girl. If I get 100 followers, I'm gonna start going live and interacting, connecting with you. And if you felt like this resonated just a smidgen, and if you want something a little bit more personal, look at my profile in the description below under my stand store. And I got you, boo boo kitty. Mwah. Peace.